Inner Sphere Urban Lance. This is a pretty solid box set in my opinion. Yeah, early era shit. It's always pretty decent. You know, their early era stuff is just like basic, and that's what's so good about it. Like none of the mechs are really like efficient. The Victor is pretty cool. It's got the big ass gun, little missiles, and he's got the left arm with the two lasers. He's also got a hand so you can pick shit up. I love the bowl haircut type head he's got. It's just, you know, fucking goofy looking, but it's like it's a decent mech, and I think it's got jump jets. That's the point of the big backpack on his back. Again, this is like one of the early era mechs, so it's like they don't have really much to them. Most of the early era mechs might have 5 weapons for like a heavy and assault at most, but I think he's solid. His pose is really cool. The Hunchback is another great mech. Only downside to this poor bastard is he's only got 5 shots. That big AC-20 though is really nice, and he's got some energy weapons. But when you pick up that Hunchback, you're there for that auto cannon 20. I like how they kept the like the round, like how his calves are like, I don't know, they're like super round in his feet. And the barrel on the back is kind of cool. I think that's the ammo drum for that the auto cannon. But like I said, the only downside to this mech is you got 5 shots. And thank goodness it's not the ultra auto cannon, because you double tap twice and you'd be screwed. The Enforcer, another solid mech. Kind of like the Victor in the shape of the head. But you get 2 guns, one on each arm instead of just the one big one. Again, not a bad little mech. If you're gonna start BattleTech and you're gonna get into it, his feet are really cool in my opinion. But if you're gonna get into BattleTech, I think the early era stuff is probably where you should start, and then jump into some of the clan mechs. Don't go straight into the clan mechs, because the cool thing about like these early era mechs is they generate a lot of heat and they don't have a lot of heat sinks. So it really teaches you how to like control your fire, and you really need to focus on your maneuverability. The Raven is a great light fucking mech. It is great, especially after the first era book. Was it like 30, 38 or something? The 30, 50 were the clans. The Raven becomes more of a, not just a scout, but they put a lot of electronic, like anti-locking missile stuff on it. Like I think the was the active beagle probe and all that. The shit that messes with like streak missiles and all that stuff. I always liked the Raven. Always thought he looked really cool. I like the way the guns are set up on each side of him and with the legs. He just looks fast. The whole mech looks super fast, and is a really good like utility mech. You know, you run this guy in front of everybody, and he's almost like a electronic missile shield for everybody else behind him. And you just get behind him with them and shoot somebody in the back. You know, don't take anything on big head on. Even with like the Hunchback, it's not one of those mechs that you want to kind of like brawl head on. It's like you get in from behind, and then you start shooting people. But the scaling is pretty solid. Everyone looks really good. The poses are all decent. For the Inner Sphere, in my opinion, this is like a really solid set. Downside is really, with the Inner Sphere stuff, is you're getting like 4 mechs. You can see the thumb for scale. You know, downside is you're getting 4 mechs to 5. Other than that, good box. And that's it. Have a good day. Bye.